Assalamu alaikum. Hi there, welcome back to Syntax English Care. This is Mazharul Islam before you. Hopefully, you are safe and sound by the grace of Almighty Allah, and I'm doing a great time with you. In this master class, I'm going to show you a basic part of English grammar, and it's all about tense. You know, guys, tense is an important topic for every student who really want to learn English because without having a good sense of tense, you can able to do kinds of English, including free writing and speaking. So it's do necessary for every student to have a good command in tense. Many students sometimes says that tense is a complex topic. It's basically due to learning tense on the basis of a structure, I think. So in this lesson, I'm going to show you how you can learn tense without following any structure. And hopefully this lesson will help you to make you better understanding about tense. Okay, so let's get started and enjoy the class. Okay, so hello guys. Now we can go to our main class. At first of all, we have to know what do you mean by tense. Basically, tense denotes the time of actions in a sentence. Okay, because and it's related to verb, the action of verb when take place in a sentence. Okay, so we have to write, and our topic is tense. Tense. Sentence. Okay, so tense denotes the time of action taking place in a sentence and is related to verb. Okay, mainly tense are grouped into three types: present, past, and future. Mainly, the tense is grouped into three types: past is present, past, and future. And all of these groups are again divided into four types, like present indefinite, present continuous, present perfect, and present perfect continuous. And similarly, past indefinite, past continuous, past perfect, and past perfect continuous. And finally, future indefinite, future continuous, future perfect, and future perfect continuous. Okay. Now we are going to represent tense with a single example. And please listen carefully. And I am using here an example that's he plays football. You know guys, in my previous lesson I discussed if subject is third person singular number, then is or is will be added to the principal verb. Okay, so I am writing the example here first. Okay. So here's the first example. He plays football in the field, and in case of continuous, he is playing football in the field, and in case of perfect, he has played football in the field, and finally perfect continuous, he has been playing football in the field. Okay, so here I used the verb different types. Basically the main verb is play, and its different form is used here. Like there are many forms, present form, past participle form, and present participle form. Present simple form. Okay, so I like, if you use do verb, the past will be did, past participle will be done, and doing will be the present participle. And I used here play, past will be played, past participle will be played, and present participle will be played. Okay, so in this case, the first case, present indefinite tense, I use the present form of the verb play. And in case of continuous, an auxiliary verb is used here, is after he, and the present participle form of verb is used here. Okay, and in case of present perfect, we used here past participle form, this form. And in case of perfect continuous, we also use the present participle form, and ing will be added with the principal verb, and these are the auxiliary verb. Okay, hopefully you understand it. Past tense. He played football in the field. Here played is the past form of the verb used here. Okay, past continuous. Past perfect. Past, and finally past perfect continuous. Okay, so in case of past indefinite, we used here the past form of the verb, and in case of continuous form, here auxiliary verb is used here was. After he, third person singular number, after he, we use here auxiliary verb was. And as is it continuous sentence, so ing will be added to the principal verb. And in case of perfect, here had is used as auxiliary verb, and a past participle form played. And finally perfect continuous, in case of here, had been is used as an auxiliary verb, and ing is added with the principal verb. Okay, so now we are going to discuss about the future tense. Shortly, continuous will be added to the rest of the slide. Okay, indefinite. And finally, one example, perfect continuous. I'm writing it over here. Okay, I'm writing it over here. Perfect continuous. Continuous. So you please watch carefully here, because I'm always trying to show you all the pattern of tenses on the basis of one simple example. Okay, so it's very easy, I think, to understand you. Here, this is the present tense, so the present form of the verb is used. But in case of third person singular number subject, here s or es will be added to the main verb. Okay, and in case of continuous, indefinite and indefinite, past indefinite, the past form of the verb is used here. Okay, and future indefinite, here main verb, present form of the verb is used and auxiliary verb will is used here. Okay, now continuous. Here is the 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 continuous, and finally here is continuous. All this continuous form, auxiliary verb is used. Okay, here is used, here was is used, here has been is used, and here had been is used, here will be is used, and finally here will have been is used. So auxiliary verb is used in case of continuous form, and ing will be added to the principal verb in case of all continuous form. Okay, like here ing is used, added, here ing is added, here ing is added, and here is also added, and here is also added ing, and here is also added ing. This is the form of continuous. Now come to the perfect. Here is the perfect. Here is the perfect. In case of perfect tense, you have to use, in case of present perfect, have or has as an auxiliary verb, and past participle, and in case of past, had is used as an, here I mark it as a square. Sorry, had is used as auxiliary verb, and played is the form of past participle. In case of here, will have is used perfect auxiliary, and played is also used the past form, the past participle form. Okay, so dear guys, if you look into the overall subject, if you look into the board carefully, then you will find it's very easy. In case of indefinite tense, the only present form of verb is used. This is the past indefinite, so past form of the verb is used, and in case of future, present form of the verb is used, and in case of continuous, here auxiliary verb is used, is, here was, here will be. Okay, and ing is added with the principal verb. Be careful, just try to remember. And in case of perfect, here have has is used as auxiliary, here had is used as an auxiliary, and here will have is used as an auxiliary. So in all cases, main verb will be past participle, and in case of final continuous, perfect continuous, has been is used as an auxiliary, here had been is as an auxiliary, and finally here will have been is used as an auxiliary, and ing is added with the principal verb. This is the basic concept of tense. Okay, tense part 1. So this is the basic concept of tense. Here, verb is divided 3 categories: present, past participle, and present participle. If ing is added with the principal verb, it is called present participle. So in many cases, we are using here present participle form. Okay, so you please look carefully. Hopefully you understand it very well. We don't use here any structure. You can, if you understand it if you understand the examples, then it will be very easier to you to make structure by yourself. It's very easier. If you understand the sentence like here subject is he and verb here verb principal verb, then the object. Okay, yes by yes is added, so it's very easier to make you understand, and you can easily make any structure. It's not necessary to memorize any structure. Okay, and in case of auxiliary, here is the subject and auxiliary verb here you have to write, and then ing will be added to the principal verb. You don't need to, you don't need to memorize any structure. You just follow the example. You just follow the example. Then hopefully you will understand the process. First time it may be difficult to you, but by practicing once or two times, I think it will be very much easier to you. Okay. So here is some word. Present perfect continuous and present past perfect. Okay, here is the use of for and since, and here is a use of before and after. And okay, okay, present perfect continuous. Okay, dear guys, you can get such kinds of sentence frequently in your passage or an English article in your textbook. Or so, if you look over here, he has been playing football for he has been playing football for 2 hours. Okay, so if the time is not specific, if the time is not definite, then you can use the for. Okay, here for 2 hours, the time is not definite. It may be in the beginning of the day, it may be in the middle of the day or end of the day. There is no specific time, so you have to use here for. Okay, and if the time is specific, like it's morning, like it's in the middle of the day, afternoon, or in the evening, then you can use here since. Okay, this is the tricks here. Okay, so this is this types of tense is called present perfect continuous tense. And here is another example for before and after. I'm trying to write past perfect. Okay, here before means পূর্বে, before হচ্ছে আমাদের পূর্বে. Okay, so in case of past perfect tense, if a sentence containing before, then past perfect will be the before like before এর পূর্বে আসলে past perfect হবে. Okay, past perfect will be in front of before. Okay, in front of before. Past perfect will be in front of before, and the rest of the sentence will be past indefinite. Past indefinite. Okay, and if you use here after means pore. If a sentence containing after, then past perfect will be after what? Okay, like next to, next to after. Okay, past perfect, if a sentence containing after, then the past perfect will be next to the after. After এর পরে আসলে past perfect এখানে বসছে, okay, আর the past part will be present indefinite, sorry, past indefinite, past. থ্যাংক ইউ গাইস, হোপফুলি ইউ এনজয় দ্য ক্লাস। আশা করি আপনারা বুঝতে পেরেছেন টেন্সের সার্বিক বিষয়টা। এখানে যে বিষয়ের উপর আমি গুরুত্বটা দিয়েছি সেটা হচ্ছে যে স্ট্রাকচার মুখস্থ করে আপনি যখন লিখতে যাবেন তখন সময় সময় দেখা যাচ্ছে যে অনেকগুলো স্ট্রাকচার মিলে আপনি একটা কনফিউজিং পজিশনের মধ্যে পড়ে যেতে পারেন। তো এই ক্ষেত্রে আপনি যদি এক্সাম্পলটা ফলো করেন, দিস ইজ দ্য বেস্ট ওয়ে আই থিঙ্ক। আপনি অবশ্যই এই প্রসেসটাকে ফলো করতে পারেন টেন্স শেখার জন্য। আরেকটা বিষয় হচ্ছে ফার্স্টে যখন আপনি একটা ভার্ব, এখানে আমরা প্লে ইউজ করেছি, এখানে আমরা প্লে ইউজ করলাম, আপনি ইচ্ছা করলে এটা প্র্যাকটিসের জন্য অনেকগুলো ভার্ব ইউজ করতে, ডু দিয়ে আপনি তৈরি করতে পারেন, আপনি ইট দিয়ে তৈরি করতে পারেন, আপনি রাইট দিয়ে তৈরি করতে পারেন, ওকে, আপনি রিড দিয়ে তৈরি করতে পারেন। এটা আপনার উইশ অনুযায়ী আপনি যে কোনো ভার্ব দিয়ে আপনি টেন্সগুলোকে একই ফর্মে সাজায়ে আপনি প্র্যাকটিস করতে পারেন, ওকে। থ্যাংক ইউ।